With regard to Prime Minister Netanyahu's claim during the press conference that a number of Israel's soldiers fell as a result of an embargo that was imposed by the Biden administration, I think that many people here in Israel found that extremely controversial and surprising. I actually watched the press conference in full, and it was something that the Prime Minister said toward the tail end of the press conference and solicited. Just so that everybody understands, when the Israel Defense Forces operates in a built-up area such as Gaza in the context of a hot war, a kinetic war, we first move the civilians from the area. They are taken away from the kinetic action. And once the area is clear of those civilians, usually a number of the structures will be demolished from the air or using ordnance. And then, and only then, the ground forces will move forward. And that has the result of sparing the lives of civilians inside the battle zone, and also sparing the lives and securing the lives of the members of the Israel Defense Forces. When you lose the ordnance that is required for the demolition of those structures, what it renders you having to do is to send your soldiers house to house, window to window, door to door. And I absolutely believe that the consequence of us not having the appropriate ordnance is that our soldiers lose their limbs and they lose their lives. And there is no question, it's not contested, that the Biden administration did withhold shipments of 2,000-pound bombs during the course of this war. And they did so essentially because they were coming up to an election season. There was a move to oppose votes for the Democratic Party coming from the Muslim American community over there in Michigan. President Biden decided to really turn the screw on Israel, of course, foolishly so, because I would say such a community is beyond any placating. For many years, I've been saying Israel needs to move itself away from the military aid that is presented to it or agreed to by the Americans. And there are various reasons for that. Number one, we are now at a time, in my estimation, where we are seeing both in President Biden and President Trump the last of a generation where Israel is what's called a Kishka issue, where they hold favorability toward the state of Israel in their gut, naturally so. We're seeing a rapid rise of antipathy towards Israel, and Israel has to see that on the near horizon and plan appropriately.